Hi guys, I'm George from Duocore. There's been a lot of mixed opinions in the build-up to the release of the iPhone 7. So today I'm going to unbox and tell you everything you need to know about this year's iPhone. And yes, don't you worry, I will be talking about the controversial removal of the headphone jack. Let's get into it.
Let's take a look inside the box. The first thing we see is the basic instructions, some removal tool and stickers. Underneath we have the handset itself, but before we take a deeper look at it, let's see what else we have in here. We also have a 3-pin plug to charge our iPhone at any UK wall socket. Next we've got the brand new Lightning headphones. Though it's a controversial choice by Apple to lose the headphone jack, these headphones also come with a Lightning to 3.5mm jack adapter, so you can use your favourite non-Apple headphones as usual. Personally, I don't think that removing the headphone jack was that big of a deal, as we can simply keep this adapter clipped to our everyday headphones. Finally, we've got the USB to Lightning cable. This will help us charge and sync our device with iTunes. We've managed to get our hands on an iPhone 7 with one of Apple's new colours, black. The matte finish looks incredibly stealthy and sleek. We think this darker side of our iPhone is really cool. Black replaces space grey alongside another new colour, jet black, a high gloss finish that merges the glass display and aluminium body to look like one continuous material. Rose gold, gold and silver will all still be available like in previous years. Although the jet black iPhone looks flawless, there have been reports that it tracks fingerprints really easily and is prone to micro abrasions. However, if you look after your smartphone and love the look of Apple's high gloss black finish, then it's definitely worth checking out. At first look, the device physically doesn't look that much different to the 6S. There's been no huge statements made by Apple, but maybe it's the subtleness of the device that makes it so good looking. As you can see, the internal lights have been altered so they no longer go across the back of the phone. It also helps that the new black colours mask the boldness of the internal lining. Another difference in design between the 7 and 6S is the new and much bigger camera hump. This is probably down to improvements in camera quality. The most talked about design feature of this year's iPhone is the lack of a headphone jack. It's brave by Apple to get rid of the data port, but it's attracted many mixed reviews.
Like most years, this year's iPhone comes with 3 storage options: 32, 128 and 256GB. This one's 128GB. The iPhone 7 comes with 2GB of RAM, and the iPhone 7 Plus comes with 3GB of RAM.
Let's get this iPhone set up. So what's new? The first major difference we have between the 7 and 6S is the new static home button. This uses 3D touch and a Taptic engine to make you feel like you're pressing a real life button. It takes some getting used to at first, but it's a great feature that makes this iPhone feel like a smartphone of the future. This doesn't compromise fingerprint scanner, so don't worry about that. Like the 6S, this iPhone also comes with 3D touch, which works fantastically with iOS 10. Although not much has changed with the display of the iPhone since the 6 and 6 Plus, Apple have added wide colour gamut to enhance brighter colours. Surprisingly, this has made a huge difference to the display of the iPhone 7.
Finally, we have my favourite new feature, water resistance. Although Samsung beat them to the party, it's great to see that Apple are listening to their users and have made the iPhone more robust. It's rated IP67, which means that it can be submerged in 1 metre of water for half an hour.
To put the 7 to the test, we submerged it in water. It feels extremely strange having an Apple smartphone that's truly resistant to water. However, we did notice that you can't actually use it unless the display is dry. We even tried playing videos underwater. Along with the new stereo speakers, we could still hear the video in over 30 litres. However, we don't advise that you purposely use your device when swimming or go in the bath. The camera seems to be where Apple focused on most when creating the smartphone. Last year, only the 6S Plus had optical image stabilisation, whereas it's on all iPhone 7 models. This means that the user can take crisper and therefore better photos on the 12 megapixel camera. Unfortunately, we don't have an iPhone 7 Plus just yet, so let's compare the cameras between the 7 and the 6S. Well, as you can see, the images are very similar. However, there does seem to be an improvement in colour in the photos taken on the 7. The main difference between the 7 and 7 Plus, but apart from the size, is the two different cameras. This year's 7 Plus comes with dual cameras, one 12MP telephoto camera and one 12MP wide-angle camera. Together, they allow for 2x optical zoom and up to 10x digital zoom, making it the closest mobile camera to a full-blown DSLR. Dual cameras also adds a new feature to the camera app, Portrait Mode. This allows us to create photos with enhanced depth of field.
The iPhone 6S and 6S Plus came with a 5MP front-facing camera. The 7 on the other hand comes with a 7MP front-facing camera. Maybe this is because of the disappointment that Apple fans had when the iPhone SE came out with a 1.2MP camera. Either way, our FaceTime and selfies are going to get a hell of a lot better.
The iPhone 7 is sporting the new A10 Fusion chip, Apple's latest breakthrough for their smartphones. Apple stated that this chip not only doubles the performance of an iPhone 6, but will give this model longer battery life than any previous iPhone. Let's put it to the test. When we open any app in the iPhone 6S and 7 simultaneously, the 7 always seems to load faster. Maybe Apple were right.
So what are our impressions? Well, the iPhone 7's got a sleek but subtle design with some exciting new features. Water resistance makes it a much more practical phone, and the static home button, although it's not a revolutionising feature, it makes me not really want to go back to using my iPhone 6. Overall, we think it's the best smartphone on the market, and it really needs some consideration next time you upgrade. Hi Mum! Really?
But she's enjoying it.
Right, so we're going to do the iPhone 7 water test. Test 2. Thank you. Take 3. For more of our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you want more information about our business mobiles, make sure you visit our website.